You have a 9 to 5, but your emotional support animal is a literal alarm clock. You're trying to stay mad, but the vibes are simply too immaculate. Decide to stop paying rent and transition into a full-time residential sewer gremlin. Looks like these two are fighting over the last drop of water or having a very intense conversation about who ate the last breadcrumb. Either way, the third guy is just there to judge their life choices. You want to go fishing, but you are 99% fluff and 1% effort. You forget to defrost the chicken and your roommate is already home and staring at you. I ordered an air fryer, but I think they sent me a hairless fryer instead because this chicken is still meowing. You hear the treats hit the bowl from 3 rooms away and have to engage. Ordered a professional window cleaner and they sent me a small orange employee who just stares at the GPS says your crush is home alone, but you live in the middle of the Sahara. You want to travel the world, but you are also a potato who requires a personal chauffeur and a 360-degree view of the sidewalk. You decide to go for a midnight snack but realize the kitchen light is way too bright for your life choices. Trying to have a serious midlife crisis, but the intern won't stop asking how the printer works. The human thinks they are in charge of the remote, but your 10 a.m. meeting with the flock is non-negotiable. Just scrolling through my feed to see who has been a good bird and who is just winging it. Honestly, if it does not have seeds or drama, I am swiping. You're 3 hours into a nap and someone starts talking about responsibilities. You forget to check the return policy on a beanbag and it starts eating the lawn. Forget your straw, but the milk at the bottom of the cereal bowl is non-negotiable. You forget to buy a loofah, so you have to improvise with the neighbor's laundry. You're 90% fluff and 10% bad decisions, but you're still determined to become a ceiling fan. You forget your keys, but remember you are a liquid that can defy gravity. You're a bird, but the Winter Olympics are calling your name. Leveling up from flying to professional snowsliding because gravity is more fun than wings. Trying to be a serious architectural consultant, but you're also a tortoiseshell cat with a deadline. That middle meow is just her telling the contract. Your dog thinks he is still a tiny puppy, but he is actually a bear in a trench coat. Trying to enjoy your nap, but your sibling decides to use your face as a personal punching bag. Some days you are the sleeper and some... Huh? I used to think cats were solid, but this confirms they are actually a liquid with a very fluffy tail. If it fits. Alarm goes off at 7 a.m., but you and your only 2 brain cells have already committed to a lifetime of sniveling this stuffed rabbit. Moment when the catnip kicks in and you suddenly remember every embarrassing thing you did in 2014. You're trying to look cool for the camera, but your sibling is committed to being the family glitch. Baby finally fell asleep, so naturally the dog moved into the penthouse suite. If it has a blanket... You're trying to enjoy your nap, but the local kitten thinks you're a heated mattress. This primate is clearly reconsidering all of his life choices right now. You're 3 parallel lines into a math problem and realize you've been using the wrong... Ordered a custom duck pond from Wish, but you live in a studio apartment. You're trying to act casual about your third helping of ice cream, but your blood sugar has other plans.